the Uber to the airport. 4:49. Just got to the airport. How are we feeling?
Exhausted.
Tired. Really tired. Weird Uber driver.
Uber driver had an interesting story about how his friends have a good plan to take over the Arizona government. What did you think of the plan?
I mean, I'm just kind of anti that kind of stuff, so I don't know, hot take.
Rise and shine. Thought I'd be hating life, getting these guys from the airport, having to wake up even earlier for the tailgate. Feeling great. Waiting in the cell phone lot at DIA. Yeah, what really killed the vibes though? Bro pooping with the door open in the public restroom at the cell phone lot. Really decreased the vibes. Gonna probably take all day to get that smell out of my mouth. Blech.
Oh, Lord help us. Lord help us all is all I have to say. 4 a.m. wake-up call, or in Henry's case, no, you don't. There's no such thing as a wake-up call if you don't go to sleep.
That's how I'm feeling. I'm not really feeling anything, honestly, except for my stomach. Everything else is numb, a little grumble because I've had like 3 coffees in the last...
Love that.
I don't know time at this point, but
No.
recently.
Recently.
Yeah, they're big ones too.
What if I told you we could help your stomach problems with a shot of tequila?
I needed something else in the mix.
All right. Well, let's do it then. Cheers to the tailgate.
To the tailgate.
Wow. Okay, so here's the thing, boys. Oh, that didn't...
I thought that...
Are you okay? Like,
No. I thought that because I never went to sleep, it wasn't early. But it's still really early for drinking, I guess.
Bring that comment up again. I think that would help.
That was...
In your time, though, it's been like 5 minutes.
Oh.
I love
Right?
you, and
Right?
I don't know what that little picture is. I like that too, but I really appreciate that. So much disrespect toward the system of time.
The people want to hear you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, some things before you do that, because you might have to drink
Mr.
it in a
Orange.
different way. All of us missed on our lock of the week last week.
Our hot take, yeah.
The point of the lock of the week is to get something that will actually happen to happen.
My hot take was too hot.
Your hot
Again.
take was too not locky. So all 3 of us get to spin the Wheel of Darkness to start off this show. And there are some terrible things that you can get on here. So who wants to start?
I just want to get this over with. You gotta spin this one really hard because it doesn't end so soon. And it avoids.
Oh,
Breakfast.
That means either that's right on the middle. I have to do nothing. I get to sit.
It's Breakfast Man, quite clearly.
Fine.
It's clearly on Breakfast Man,
Yeah,
which is the best
quite
one.
I have to buy everybody breakfast.
He has to buy us
Hey,
breakfast.
that's better than what it could have been.
I got everyone coffee.
Yeah,
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Good spin, good spin.
I didn't realize that the wheel was so wholesome. That's
Well, we tried to put some
It's
things in there
extremely wholesome.
that
Good
aren't
for you,
terrible.
Ryan.
God, I forgot what some of these mean.
Shall I?
Yeah.
A reminder.
What a spin.
I said. God.
Shotgun wedding. Want to take a guess, Ray?
No.
You're not going to like it. Good thing you just opened a beer.
I know.
I told you not to do that.
You did.
What?
Oh, I spun mine. I'm good.
You opened yours too.
Yeah, because I spun
Okay,
then
anyways,
afterward.
you're going to have to shotgun one of those. I don't know how to do this. Oh, look at this.
We
Yeah,
moved the
here's-
iPad.
Well, I can't reach.
Wow. Yeah, you're trying to be the star of the show.
All right, here we go.
He's doing it, too.
Tweet of shame. Honestly, not that bad. Dre gets the tweet from my account. That's
Oh. No,
Could
we
you
can do
tweet
something
from his
good.
account?
well, Henry can
I
do
could.
it too.
Yeah, let me handle that one.
Yeah, I don't know that I have.
17,000 followers are gonna see whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Not that anyone's counting.
No, not me. Couldn't be me.
No.
Okay. Well, we can't move on until you've paid your penance.
Well, give me something to open this
All right.
I feel
bad
like you
boy
take
up
your pick.
so I can
You go in summer
get the
pills.
shot. You're sure? No one's confusing that with the one where I take a snap out of shotgun?
No, I mean, it's shotgun webbing. Either you're shotgunning one of these or you're marrying one of us. Take your pick.
I mean, outside of the country, I think we could make it happen. Like,
Do you want to set this up yourself? Are you like?
actually a dealer's? No, dealer
Dealer-
doesn't. Dealer
I'm
doesn't.
honestly not as good at this as you would think. Henry, are you good at doing these?
Oh, no. Of course
Okay,
not.
well, let's.
We're all communication.
I mean, everyone's at
We
the
weren't-
peril of what.
Oh, look! Oh, look! He's ready. He's ready. Producer
Yeah.
Kale knows the way.
Kale, but
Let's
Kale
not-
has more like fancy
Technology.
equipment around him.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
it
not
away
on the
his-
windows.
Yeah,
His
we want to get
stash is
beer all over the
also
windows.
curled, and
Oh,
he's
wow.
got a Smokey the Bear.
Oh.
He
hat
didn't
on,
even
so,
spill
like,
any. He didn't spill anything.
No,
He's
no,
kind
no.
of a professional when it comes to
Homie-
poking
homie
holes in
is,
cans with keys.
Some of
Passing
us.
it over the audio board.
Some of us
Shout
were
out
built
Drake University
for
Sigma
this.
Phi Epsilon for that education.
Wow, Drake
Okay,
University.
I'm-
all the way, all the way.
Congrats to everybody who just learned that Drake University exists.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
I did want to hear, so let me just.
Oh,
Oh,
little
that
spillage.
poor shirt and pants. Go, Dre. I mean, this. Oh, he got it all. I didn't think he did it. Okay. Well, that was everything I'd hoped for.
why is everything so good on this show?
I think we're just tired, honestly.
Do you need a second?
Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, so Dre,
My stomach is not feeling good.
so maybe now that you've experienced
feels
what
great.
the power of the Wheel of Darkness is, maybe now you'll understand the point of this coming segment where you have to give out a lock of the week, something that you are absolutely positive will happen. Are you prepared to do that? You don't
I've
have to
been-
do it right now.
I've been through so much today.
Are you about to
do that.
Are you about to cry?
do that.
Are you about to
No,
cry?
I am going to ask a couple bites of banana. I'm ready for my hot take of the week. This hot take will not be wrong, Henry.
It's not the
I will
hot
shotgun-
hot
take. It's
take.
not the hot take. It's the lock of the week.
We're firing up the grill with our hottest take. So,
We're locking up the. I don't know what even.
do you know who the Broncos are playing?
The Jets. Yeah, I tweeted it wrong yesterday. Everybody-
Jets, 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 Jets.
Yes.
What you can't spell and chant out is Mekhi
Becton?
Becton. Thank you.
Not Mekhi Blackman.
Is that a person?
Drake,
plays for the
can you
Broncos.
move your mic in
We
front of
love
your
him.
face again?
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, breathe into that thing.
So their line's atrocious. Zachy Wilsey doesn't know how to handle pressure. And thus, my hot take of this week 3, Von the Goat Miller, 3+ sacks
Oh,
today.
I
can't believe-
Let's
wait, was
go!
that yours too?
I was thinking along those lines.
Mine was gonna be 3. Oh my God, that's a great lock, Dre. That's
So-
a great lock, Dre.
Von Miller, I believe the
It's
last
my hottest take of the weekend.
time Von Miller had 3 sacks was week 1 of the 2017 season.
It was the Seattle game.
Yes, against Russell Wilson.
What a chime in.
So it's been a while.
Top chime in the history of
Oh,
this
wait,
season.
that was the Vance Joseph contain Russ.
That was the
game.
Joe Woods contain Russ game.
Yeah, we're on the same page. We're on
Yes.
the same. Our timelines are aligning.
So, okay, there's
Can I have that banana?
there's
Yeah,
Dre's
you can.
lock. We're going banana live on show banana.
Yeah.
I mean, after what I too was impressed that this does not have an ounce of liquid in it.
He honestly
I know.
housed that thing.
Yeah.
Also,
sure it does.
sitting down shotgun even harder.
Really?
See,
I
I don't-
believe it.
You want
I
to
don't know.
open up all of those lanes, inside of your body.
Hank and I once shotgun Vanilla Porter Juniors on the DNBA show, and it was a horrible time.
There's still beer all over my ceiling.
That's savage.
There's still beer all over the
All
ceiling.
right, Hank, what are you going with? You have to do something different.
I know, which is such garbage. Come on, Dre. Pat Surtain, 1 interception. I almost did something crazy. We're going 1 interception.
Okay, 1 interception. I will go Zach Wilson, or Zachy Wilsey, as
Yeah.
Trey has aptly named
You
him.
caught that, huh?
I'll go 2+ interceptions. 2+ interceptions.
Big fan of that pick.
So we'll put it out. Everyone have the opportunity on whose lock of the week is the weakest. And everyone will accidentally vote the wrong way. That will be funny, and Dre will have to do another shot.
Yeah, if they misunderstood the tweet, who would be what's the hottest take this week that will be wrongly be voted?
Yours.
That's the hottest. The
Well,
3
yours has
sacks
the
is the
most-
hottest.
Yours has the most stages, It's a 3-leg parlay.
That is true.
Right.
It's also the New York Jets.
JTS.
It's got to happen.
It is New
JTS.
York.
Jets.
Speaking of parlays, we are obviously short on time today, so we have to move a little bit quicker through our segments here. So let's jump into segment 2. Let's crack one open. We've already done it. But if anyone at the bar wants to crack one open, we got a little crowd in here.
Or at home.
Bright and early, getting ready
Or at
for
home.
the party bus heading over to the Broncos game.
Yeah.
So let's start with our big 3 of the day, and we will start with Dre's.
Yes. Okay. Did you know Cooper Kupp, since Todd Bowles became the DC in Tampa Bay 2019, he has played the Bucs twice. Over 100 yards both times. In fact, 20 receptions in those 2 games combined. He is also averaging well over 100 yards this season. He has exploded with Matthew Stafford, and I think there's a reason why he's performed so well against the Bucs. I just think that zone coverage with those tight formations, Tampa 2, Kupp being able to move outside, inside, allows you a lot. And obviously, him and Matthew Stafford feeling it 100%.
Do you think maybe he's due for regression?
Yeah, by week 4, not week 3.
Okay.
That's the game of the week, too. Then we've got Kirk Cousins. Not a fan of the guy,
How could you
but that Seahawks secondary, atrocious. And he shall go over 281.5. Great wide receivers there. And again, they are terrible. Bottom 5, they're allowing 277 per game. He's averaging over 300 passing yards per game. Minnesota's played well. As bettors, we know they've played well. They've covered some spreads, but they're 0-2. This game means a hell of a lot to them. Kirk Cousins is going off against that atrocious defense. And then Mac Jones, under 243.5 passing yards. That's just the dealio. The game plan for them is going to be extra conservative. For Mac Jones, didn't go over 200 yards last week in their first win. No Damian Harris. And then the problem that was there with Cam Newton, that was there with Tom Brady, their wide receivers can't separate. They still have incredibly horrible wide receivers. So Mac Jones is only going to be able to do so much. And, under 243. That is a lock. Anything is probable, big 3 this week.
Anything is probable. All right, let's go to my big 3 next. Also, can we also bring up Flyby Cygnus's comment just to get my vibes
use
up?
is
Look
flowing?
at that. He says RK shirt is elite. Everyone knows the only reason I wear shirts is to get comments on them.
It's true. You've said that many times.
Yes. So thank you, Cygnus.
But why
okay.
would you wear a Tiger shirt?
What do you mean? It's
What's
Sunday
it even
of the
reference?
Ryder. It's Sunday of the Ryder Cup.
The
I
reference
know,
is
but he's
Tiger
not a
Woods.
rider.
Yeah, he is.
Is he on the
Famously.
team, bro?
He's a rider after consuming.
Also, I saw Sergio and Rombo are your not guy and my guy. Only ones winning matchups for Europe, huh?
Yeah,
Crazy.
apparently.
Crazy.
Okay, back to my big 3.
Yeah, Merca indeed.
I think I'm anything is probable as well. I am anything is probable.
Anything is probable!
Javonte Williams over 54.5 receiving yards. Broncos coaching staff becoming more aware of the fact that he is the much better back in this stable.
Yes,
if you take away the 75-yard touchdown, I don't like doing that. But if you take away the 75-yard touchdown from Melvin Gordon, he's averaging about 2.5 yards per carry. Javonte Williams almost doubling that. it's time to give him more of the load. They've split carries the first 2 weeks. I'm thinking it's 60-40 this week.
Love that.
For Javonte, he clears this easily. They're going to run the ball better today than they have all season. Next one's KJ Hamler, over 27.5 receiving yards. I think this has to do with Cortland opening things up over the top. They're going to pay extra attention to him deep, which I think will open up KJ on the other side. He only needs one catch for this, and I think he gets it.
Bro, deep crosser to KJ?
Oh.
That's my vibe this morning.
Why more deep crossers in all of football?
I mean, it's the Jets. Like, they don't tackle, they don't cover. He's so fast. If he gets one catch, he's going to house it.
Love it. Cortland Sutton over 4.5 receptions. So, again, I don't think we're going to see quite as much deep down the field stuff for Cortland today, because I do think they will put a safety over the top to help out. But I think you do see him just get a lot of underneath stuff, slants, comebacks, all that good stuff. So there you go.
Love it. Those are good picks.
They are good picks.
All Broncos.
So far, we've had all good picks except for that Mac Jones slander.
Real quick, chat, we're going to be going into a betting mailbag in a couple segments. Start sending those questions in so I can set aside the good ones for that segment. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, Henry, what do you got for us?
Let's find out.
An all spreads and totals.
Wow.
Of course. Do you even know me? That's what I'm all about. I just know I'm big picture. I don't lock in on like player whatever. No, Falcons plus 2.5
Brady
at the
Bridgewater
Giants.
over here. That's
It's
you,
the Falcons and the Giants.
Callback.
The Falcons and the Giants. The Giants suck. The Falcons are like, kind of disappointing.
Yeah, that's our sweet boy pick of the week.
You just wait and see,
Bro,
buddy.
I have lost a fortune betting the Falcons the last 5 years.
Well, guess what?
Fortune.
I have not, and I'm about to make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Chargers at
I
Chiefs
hope so,
over
man.
54. There's going to be a bunch of points. The Chiefs like to score points, and they like to give up points so that they can just put Patrick Mahomes on display and just keep flinging the ball around. I feel like it's intentional that they give up that many points. But yeah, we're taking the over there. It's going to be a shootout, and there we go. Seahawks -2 at the Vikings.
Oh, man.
Dog, the Vikings suck. The Vikings suck so bad. You know, the Seahawks have Russell Wilson. They've got some receivers, I've heard.
Your picks
Things are
make
gonna
me
be great.
so uncomfortable.
My picks make me rich.
You know
You
what?
got to be uncomfortable, though.
You
but are
have to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
I will just,
Yes.
I will merely say this. Your picks feel like someone who got no sleep at 5 a.m.
I made these
on
picks
an
days
airplane,
ago.
put these together. I'm just saying.
I made these picks days ago.
Said
and I
with
picked my
nothing
three
but
favorites.
love and respect.
I'm going 3-0.
Let's go,
Or what?
bro.
Or what? What do you want? What are we doing here? What are we doing here,
So
Dre?
you go 3-0, we both take a shot.
Okay.
You don't go 3-0, you take a shot.
Sounds good.
I'm so
3-0.
glad Ryan did the negotiating for me.
We need a lot more or what on this.
I'm too
Yeah, we
crazy,
do.
man. I need to settle down. I'm just too crazy.
Yeah, do you think it's the coffee, the banana, the shotgun, or
It's
the shot?
all
I
of
would
it.
say everything but the
Mostly,
banana.
it's the company of my two homies and this camera. Those dangerous
That was a
things
weird
to me.
drive back from that airport.
Honestly,
Ryan was
Allie
cracking
almost
up.
died.
I would drive Ryan
yes.
on zero sleep if that's the ratio of things he laughs at any day.
Everything's funny to me
I would
today.
chauffeur him. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the no sleep sillies.
I love the no sleep sillies.
Anyways, okay. So, as you know, we always
a
go white
wholesome
whale
show
watching.
today.
Now, we have messed up early in this because we tried to make white whales out of SGPs. And making white whales out of SGPs, there's just too many legs.
It's not done.
Too many legs. It's
Like
very
a
difficult.
Centipede.
So we changed it up this week. We came with
Nobody
some
likes those.
pre-cooked, home dinners, if you will.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the opposite of a tableside season.
I think of it more as a cooking show where they put the pie together and then they're like, now overnight, Fernando made the pie for us. Let's bring that out. Oh, look, that looks beautiful. And that's
Everyone gets
how
a bite. Little shepherd's
exactly.
pie.
Exactly.
Shepherd's pie parlay. So let's start with Dre. Dre came with a pre-cooked.
What a crap. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is amazing.
Shout out D-Line hooked up with the best graphics package today.
You look good in binoculars.
This is who I am. I'm white whale hunting.
You're the
All right.
captain, dude.
I've
White whale
So-
watching. We don't hunt whales, bro.
We
sold
hate when people do that.
I've sold points on Arizona because the spread's way high.
No, you've bought points.
Well, that's why I ask. Homies rely on homies. Okay, I do worry a bit of the overconfident Cards who can't really cover a spread, but it's Jacksonville. I'll take this down to 5.5, and that's fine.
I agree.
Raiders against the Dolphins with no Tua. I'm going all in, -3.5. I think there's good vibes. They're a September-October team with Gruden. They'll be figured out, and they'll kind of suck in the second half. Baltimore, we've said this for years, Ryan. When they play crappy teams, they're like the Alabama of the NFL. They cover large spreads. So give me that -7.5.
That's very true.
And then we're going dogs across the board, straight up money lines for the Eagles over the Cowboys, Minnesota over the Hawks. I'm sorry, Henry. Rams over the Bucks, and the Saints over the fighting Mac Joneses and the Patriots.
Yeah, the Saints money line is scary good. Scary good.
Yeah,
I hate how comfortable I am.
Extremely juicy. Yeah.
I hate how comfortable I am making that pick.
And honestly, Minnesota's so close, it almost feels cheesy. It's the counterintuitive, like, I see the mousetrap from far away, so I'm going the other way.
I agree.
The vibes are amazing at the bar this morning, by the way.
Yeah, there is. A lot of people in the bar getting ready for the party bus, over to the tailgate, the physical tailgate. That can be really confusing.
Confusing.
Because
explaining things.
We named this show during COVID times when there were no real tailgates.
It was
That's
basically
right.
illegal.
That's right.
So we're like,
At the very least, you're killing somebody.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's call it the tailgate. That'll be fun. Well, now we're back into the real world. The name of the show is fantastic. It fits
Amazing.
exactly what we
Amazing.
do. But we're caught in this weird thing where there's real tailgates, there's digital tailgates, physical tailgates, the show, the thing. Anyways, awesome morning here in the bar. Darren
Incredible
pouring up
stuff.
drinks. Okay, so let's go to my white whale. Oh, my God, I love this graphic
This
so
is
much.
incredible.
Okay.
Look at that sweater.
Cards -7.5.
Love it.
Chiefs -7. Baltimore -7.5.
Grassy.
Tennessee -5.
Bro, if Jacob Eason is for realsies starting today, all in on that.
Yes.
I just need confo on it.
New Orleans money line, which is absolutely going to cost us this bet.
I know. I know.
Pittsburgh -3 and Broncos -10. That gets it to plus 11,565.
It's great stuff. Great stuff, Henry.
Big moment here in the DNVR bar. Dean the Dream, Dean Chisholm just walked in.
Yeah.
Please refer to him as club champion Dean Chisholm.
I like to think of him as show father.
I guess he wears visors now?
Oh, visor guy.
Orange visors. Only legends wear orange visors, yes.
What a legend.
Wow.
Like Steve Spurrier in his prime.
That's my dad. Okay,
Mine too.
did you make a white whale?
No, remember how this
Sorry,
works?
Pops.
Oh,
I
thought that was
interrogate.
the SGP.
No,
It
that's
is,
a
yes.
completely different segment, Henry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Nobody asked for
He
my
got
picks.
aced, but it was a
Wow.
big moment. Hank's dad coming in the
Honestly,
bar, so
this
we'll give
this
him a
is
pass. We'll
big
give him
for
a pass.
you guys because
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
about to rip you both apart.
Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't like
Well,
him?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that sounds like good content, so go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
So-
Patriots don't. You think they'll win
but I
against
can't
the
even do that.
Saints?
I know they'll win against the Saints. But you both had that,
Sweet
so
boy
I
special.
can't pick between them because of that. The one thing, though, like, Dre, what do you think of Tom Brady? Pretty good?
I mean, I think that when he's faced against the best interior pass rusher of this or potentially any generation, aka Aaron Donald, he could struggle mightily.
And he will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be a bit of a rough game, and this means more to Stafford and the boys than it does to Brady and his boys.
We'll circle back on this talk next week.
Okay, what do you got for me?
Honestly, yours are a lot better. But so Joe Burrow, though, the Steelers, like you're bought in on the Steelers. That one kind of surprised me.
Yeah, Joe
Who started
Burrow
with
has
that?
nothing to do with why the Bengals suck.
I agree.
No.
Why
So-
do they suck?
Their defense is bad. Their offensive line is bad. Their pass catchers are overrated.
Adds
They don't run the ball very well. So it's
What about
all
their
of it.
coach being a child?
You know, I wanted him in Denver, so I can't.
Did
really
you
say.
really?
Well, I just wanted someone that was young. Anyone. Hank, I would have been down.
I
No
kind
way.
of,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I kind of feel like Zach's
By the way, me and Hank.
very youthful.
So,
Zach Taylor, Zach Stevens, Zach Wilson, they're all a little a little on the
It's like a new age name.
Yeah.
Brian, who's here in the bar, I think, might
This is
not
incredible.
like to hear this information.
It's like
but
Brian's
DNVR
in the bar
Broncos
too?
Twitter is
me and Hank were the coordinators for Spano during his Madden game the other day.
Oh, man.
And we put on an incredible performance.
Wow.
We gave out a great game plan. We were giving, you know how like you have your analytics coach who's like telling you from the booth, like, hey, this is what you should do here. We were literally in Spano's ear, giving him everything he needed to win the game. In fact, we get him all the way. He's playing an undefeated team. We
11-0.
All the way down to the 35-yard line with a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. 14 seconds left on the clock.
33, actually.
No.
It was a 50-yarder.
Oh, the 33-yard line.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
Yep.
I thought you said 33 seconds on the clock.
Oh, no.
14 seconds on the clock, no timeouts. So Hank's telling him, kick the field goal, kick the field goal, kick the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
He was right. I was saying, hey, if you're going to throw it, here's a couple things you need to remember. One, if you need to throw it away, make sure you get out of the pocket. Two, do not throw anything that has a potential chance of getting tackled in bounds.
Yeah.
Ryan was also right.
Yeah, right.
He throws a corner route from the left hash to the right. Dude gets tackled in bounds, game over. I mean,
Lost.
as the coordinators, we couldn't do anything, but I just want to say, like, that's why I would hire Hank.
There was some time mismanagement before that, too, but we don't need to dig into all the flaws.
We don't need to get into all of that. All right.
That's how you lose games right there.
Before we move on, a shout-out to DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get in all these bets. You can get your white whales. You can go watching. Hank, are you sad that you didn't get your graphic, your white whale watching graphic?
You guys just look so cool on yours that it does kind of sting.
Yeah.
Did you
I
have
imagine
one? Would you have gone like a 9 legs faves only parlay?
Mac Jones. I know that people are getting sick of it, but I just I realize honestly what it is that I didn't go hard enough on him during the draft process.
Yeah, you hedged.
I did, and I just want people
You know
to know
what
that
I
I'm on
love
this
about
side.
this matchup for the Saints against Mac Jones? Sean Payton, he for sure scouted that dude and considered him in the first round.
That is true.
Do we need to move up? He knows all his flaws. Dennis Allen will murder him. It's going to be so much fun today.
Interesting. Okay, anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can bet $1 on any football game and get $150 in free bets, which is an incredible deal. Those are paid out in $25 free bets, so you can use them on anything you want. I would recommend Teddy Bridgewater for MVP, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm already in.
No way.
Yeah,
I got to get in on that.
Come join.
Can we call him Spready Bridgewater always from here on? Explain to the people why. It's still a DraftKings Sportsbook read, so it applies. And then I've got another Spready Bridgewater theory for you.
Spready Bridgewater covers the spread in 72% of his starts. If you take out Tua, who only has 12 starts in the league, the closest is Tom Brady, who covers in 58% of his starts.
Makes you think, right, Trey? Might want to keep that one in mind
today. Just think
today.
about the gap there. That is a 14% gap between Spready Bridgewater and Tom Brady. He is the best spread coverer in history.
I
Put some
prefer
respect
Spready Two Gloves
on his name. Spready Two Gloves? Insane.
Spready Two Gloves is nice.
Insane.
Spready 2 units. Anyways. 3 units if you count that other one.
You know, too. Yeah.
Anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook. Sign up. Use the code DNVR. You can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. You must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
My other Spready Bridgewater theory, Ryan, that while other Broncos quarterbacks have had to walk that line between being too aggressive and conservative, he is strutting that line, and that has been his key to success.
He has been strutting the line. By the way, Teddy Bridgewater, pretty sexy. You know what else is sexy?
Time.
Sexy pizza!
Wow.
Boom. Sexy Pizza, the official food of the DNVR Tailgate, which will be going on here in, just about 30 minutes. We'll be departing on the party bus to the stadium where everyone will be indulging in some sexy pizza.
Incredible.
It's true locally made pizza.
Yeah,
They've been in 13 years in the Denver community. Hand-tossed, deck oven pizza. The dough is made from scratch every single morning.
It's delicious stuff, man.
Dre, you'll love this. They say you can choose your own adventure with their wide range of toppings, or you can even try one of their philanthropies. Philanthropies. A portion of the sales from each one of those pies is donated to a range of nonprofits right here in Colorado. They've got 12, 16, 18 inches. And you know what the best part about Sexy Pizza is?
Lay it on me, Ryan.
Harrison Wind, who I believe to be a foodie. Very high standards for everything that he indulges in life.
This is Harrison's standards.
Harrison and his fiance Devin love Sexy Pizza.
Yeah. Devin doubling up on her
as soon as Harrison dropped in the Slack and was like, I love Sexy Pizza, I was like, oh, so this is like the highest quality pizza.
When I lived in Cheeseman Park, Kate and I would grub on Sexy Pizza quite often, and for me to give a pizza endorsement, basically unheard of.
An Italian man.
That's right.
He loves his Sexy Pizza. So
Who
doesn't?
Come down to the DNVR Tailgate if you want to get in on some of that. Or
It's
just
quite the hookup,
go
folks.
to any of their locations around Denver, including Capitol Hill, Old South Pearl, Jefferson Park, and Park Hill.
Yummers.
They've also got one coming in Trinidad, Colorado soon.
I have never heard of that place.
It's very south.
I do not believe that is real.
It is. That's where Nicki Minaj's cousin is from.
My first instinct was to do a
No
Trinidad
way.
and Tobago accent. Proud of myself for not. That's
job.
right. Big cojones in that location. Exactly.
All right, guys. I
We got
really
questions?
do time-wise need to move the show along.
No.
Oh, boo.
He's calling the hurry up. No huddle.
Do we have
Okay.
We
questions?
only have 2 minutes left.
No, we have a lot of minutes. Many minutes.
Let's
Two
pop.
minutes.
Let's just hit a couple of these from Zach. Am I crazy for hammering the Titans -5 against the Colts today?
No.
As our
Do
friend-
we have confirmation on the Wentz Jacob Eason dealio though?
Doesn't matter.
According
No,
to the
it does.
comments,
It's
Wentz is starting.
Good. That's even better.
The man sucks.
He has double sprained ankles.
He's what a crazy
No,
thing
he
to
does.
have.
He does.
yeah.
He does.
Oh,
Carsey 2 sprains.
Carsey Two
All right.
is the nickname.
All right,
That's
where do
the
you guys
nickety
think
right
Josh
now.
Gordon will go?
What?
the dispensary.
Whoa,
I take issue with
great.
that. I think
Okay.
that crosses the line.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're
Man
asking me
has
the
a
question,
problem.
I'm answering the question.
Well, he
Any-
doesn't. That he's too fucking good at football, but he can't stay on an NFL field. Yeah, he's
he
got a
still?
big problem. We've all got a problem with Josh Gordon.
Okay, the problem is the NFL not letting players smoke weed at will.
For sure.
Damn straight. Get
All
Josh
right.
Gordon.
Any first game luck with
I would say
Fields
back
being
up the
able
Hawks.
to get the win? It's the Browns. They're currently at +280. Money line, I'm assuming.
If you gave me a team that wasn't as steady as the Browns, I would say yes. But the Browns are just going to go execute like a very vanilla game plan that moves the ball and puts up points at a consistent rate. They're going to win the game. The Bears are just too inconsistent.
Bears need to
Very
stop
few
the
wide
run, and they
receivers.
won't.
They have very few wide receivers.
True.
That's their problem. But yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Those are all the questions we got today. So,
We need some red cups.
okay. I will find those while you intro the third quarter.
Okay. Well, in the third quarter, what we do is we play games. It's called horsing around. Look
at that horse.
It's our wow.
I'm horsing.
What do you guys think of horses?
around.
What like just general take on horses?
Just, yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
Nobody ever says that's totally true. And everybody always used to make fun of me because, like, you go to Montana, it's like horses here, horses there.
Horses for
Everybody's on a horse.
courses.
But no, those things are massive. They bite in a
Muscular.
way people don't understand. Massive muscles. Yeah, that's the right take. I didn't think
agree,
anybody
dude.
was going to say that.
I
Plus,
haven't
I'm
rode a
allergic.
horse since I was 8. I said, it was the first time I said, no, I'm good. Fam goes, everyone got kicked off the horses. The horses kind of went buck wild on us.
Was it an Italian stallion?
No, this was in Colorado, and my
Oh.
poor cousin, big old bruise on his genitalia. Sack and
How
Wiener
did you
really
find
got
out?
it. Sack and Wiener really got it.
Both?
Bro,
Swollen?
when a sack and wiener in the fam is swollen and bruised like that, everyone knows,
No
bro.
way.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, we have to pull an audible while we're finding red cups, so we're just switching the order of our games. We're going to go into Guess Who.
I'm
Okay.
uncomfortable with this. I
Omaha.
love the structure.
So we have a new game. It's called Guess Who. And if you're not familiar with the game Guess Who,
Everybody knows the game Guess Who.
I'm not familiar.
yeah, he's from Italy.
It doesn't. You don't count for anything. No offense.
I don't know why I don't retain any information from our meetings.
Yeah.
It's like I
How many-
black out on those specific.
We have been talking about Guess Who
Oh,
since
it's
before the
tough.
season, and every week it's what's Guess Who from Dre, and we're just like, we've talked about this.
These
It's
are-
so. It's
we're
exactly
guessing
what you think it is.
family
Go ahead,
You guys
members.
Brad.
want to let Ryan explain the rules?
So here's how it works. Very simple. Each one of us gets to ask a question about who the person is. It can be any Bronco.
I know this.
Shut
one.
up. It could be any figure in Broncos history. So we're going to ask Kale a question. He's going to say yes or no. But if you decide you want to guess, that takes the place of your question. So you have to be in order to guess. Don't be blurting it out, or you'll have to shotgun another beer.
Or you'll be telling the other person what to guess.
Yes.
This is best of 5. We've got 5
boy.
players, okay?
In honor
of five.
of Spready
They're
Two
not all
Gloves.
players.
Spready
So
Two Gloves.
5 figures.
5 figures in Broncos history.
Who wants to
I don't
start?
know
Start
why,
us off.
in honor of spreading 2 gloves, said from the cutest member of this crew really sent me.
Wow,
that
thank
was
you.
great stuff, yes.
Sorry, Kale.
All right, who wants to start?
I didn't consider him.
Henry, start.
Yeah, Henry, start. We want you to start.
Is he over 6'2"?
Yes.
Wow, that actually really narrowed it down. That's a great question.
Is he an offensive player?
Yes.
Kale? Okay, offensive over 6'2". Holy cow, we have... We're zeroing in, baby.
We're killing it. This should
Yeah,
be a team
we're
game.
killing it.
Kale has to drink.
Is he a wide receiver?
No.
Oh, he
Oh
was
my
ready to drop
God.
the sack, bro.
Does he
On the
currently play for the
table.
Broncos?
No, he does not.
Oh, snizzity snap. I didn't remember that was even possible. Is he retired?
Not officially, but he's not in the league right now.
Oh!
How do you know that? Is it Brandon Marshall?
No. I said he wasn't a wide receiver.
You did?
Yep.
Oh my
That was
God.
your own question, bro.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Who would
It's
that
already
be?
me again.
Yeah.
CJ's taller than 6'2".
I think
It
the
ain't
person you're
him.
thinking of is retired.
Is
Anyways,
he an offensive tackle?
No.
That would have been all my guesses. Okay. Is it Brock Osweiler?
Yes.
God.
Wow, that's a great
Right?
that- good
Offense
work.
over 6'2", not officially retired.
I had Brock in my head. I had Brock in my head, and I thought he said
We
it.
just went to the
That
Arizona
was
State
good.
game.
That
We were
was
in
good, man.
Arizona. I saw Brock Osweiler everywhere.
No,
That's
you
what
don't,
they
you don't
do?
understand.
They do it like this or like this?
My brain short-circuited. I had Brock in my head, and then I was like, wait, but it's a wide receiver. Oh. He said it wasn't a wide receiver.
Shootsies.
That's you got
Round
work
2.
on
That was
something.
fun. That was fun.
All right.
Alex,
Next
can
question.
you get us quarters then? Oh wait, but we're not prepared for
Well, yeah,
that.
let's just we're just gonna
We'll
do
just-
this game.
We'll just play one game today.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Ryan, you're starting this time.
Okay. Is it a coach?
No.
Is it?
It's not my
It's
turn.
Stray.
Defensive
we're
player?
Changing
No.
all of it.
Okay, so offensive something. And not a coach.
Is he under 30?
No.
Over 30. Defensive,
Or 30
not a
exactly.
coach, over 30.
And you said it's not offensive?
Oh,
I
don't
did
give
not
him
know.
hints.
I
Don't
said
give him
he's
well,
not defensive. He's
Okay.
an
Make this
offensive
man pay
player.
attention. Make this man pay attention.
Offensive player. Is he a skill position player?
Yes.
Currently on the roster.
No. This one's topical. News came out this week.
I love hints before my
the
turn.
extra hint.
I love the hints before my turn. Is
Topical.
it
Not on that news.
somebody who played in the last 5 years?
No.
Is it a Hall of Famer?
No.
Give us another hint.
You guys got questions to ask.
Yeah.
That's how you get hints.
Okay.
Well, it's just
Yeah.
this is moving a
Okay,
little
skill
slow.
player.
Tell him to guess faster.
Shorter than 6 feet.
No.
Taller than 6'3".
No.
Oh,
We have a window.
between six. Skill position player. Is it a running back?
No.
Andy Janovich.
No.
How
that,
tall-
that
he's
wouldn't
short.
work.
He's
It's
short.
fine. It's fine.
Under 250 pounds.
I think so.
Okay, skill position player under. Is it?
You got to think a
Is
little
it
old.
is it a wide receiver?
Yes.
It's you, Dre.
I wish it was Eddie Royale, but it can't be Eddie Royale.
I didn't know you said his name like that.
Oh, that's how I love to say Eddie's name. Did they wear a number in the 80s?
Yes.
I mean, big whoop. It's a wide receiver. It's a wasted question.
Under 85.
I'll give you a hint. He won Super Bowls with us.
Super Bowls.
Wide receiver. It's Ed McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Hey, I'm losing this game.
Dang.
I am losing.
Okay.
All right, 1-1-0.
All right.
Dre, you get to start this time. We'll go Dre.
Okay.
Henry, me.
Is it a defensive player?
Yes.
Does he play currently?
Yes.
Is it Von Miller?
Yes.
Let's go.
Well done. 2-1.
2-1. I'm one away from the clincher.
That's true.
I get to start this time. No,
That-
you start this time.
That crew coming
it
up
is
the
me again.
sidewalk. Baller, by the way.
Ooh.
Wow, Allie.
Is he a current player on the team?
No.
Defender.
No.
So retired offensive. Okay.
A player.
No.
Okay.
Mike Shanahan.
No.
Good guess.
Rick the Legend Dennison.
No.
Were they a head coach?
Yes.
Dan Reeves.
No.
Dan Reeves forever, man.
Nobody has ever
Dan
said
Reeves.
Josh
for never.
McDaniels.
No.
I don't know. We're offensive coaches who are like
Coach in the
retired. I don't know.
2000s.
Yes. I can't believe you guys have not guessed this.
I mean, I've got
You
it
said
now.
no on defender.
Vance Joseph.
no.
Gary Kubiak.
Yes.
Gary Kubiak forever for real.
All right. We don't have a winner yet. Dre and RK are tied at 2. So this is a tiebreaker. Hank, you're out of it.
You don't even get to participate.
You have to do a shot
I'm
regardless
going to
because you
drink my
lost.
coffee.
Like Kenny Powers. You're
okay.
effing out.
Start us off. Dre, you got it.
It's a defender.
No.
An offensive skill position player.
No.
You can't parlay your questions. A coach.
No.
A quarterback.
No.
Does that count as a skill
That would
position?
be a skill position.
My bad.
Okay, currently on the roster.
Yes.
Offensive, non-skill position. Start thinking O-lineman, bro.
Is it Ryan Clady?
No. I said he's currently on the
currently on
team.
the-
Oh my God! Sorry, I'm not listening at all.
Garrett Bowles. Kale?
No.
Why did you have to think so hard about that?
That made me think.
Is it Dalton Reisner?
No.
Graham Glasgow.
Apparently, I was wrong about Ed McCaffrey's height. My apologies, everyone.
Oh.
I object.
Is it Graham
No,
Glasgow,
he was
though?
over
No.
6'2". That was the thing.
All right,
So
Ryan.
you were right.
Okay, cool.
I still object.
It's Natani Muti.
Yes.
Let's go!
Big,
All right,
big
Ryan,
win for the
Ryan
Moody
with the
Hive
dub.
here.
And Henry, you have to do a shot.
Again.
Let's get Henry a shot
I'm still just.
of some
This'll do nothing
Breckenridge
except
vodka.
for-
Shout out Breckenridge
Shooter's
Distillery,
gonna
by the
shoot,
way,
bro.
the official distillery of DNVR and the Tailgate especially. Also, shout out to Breckenridge Brewery, who supplied us with these beers. Going to be supplying the Tailgate with plenty of beers. What is that face that you're doing these days? Are you trying to dislodge your jaw?
No, I'm trying to dislodge right here. I guess it all just hits right there.
All right, well, Hank recovers from this. Let's see what Zach's magic number is. I have to guess it, though. I am going to guess the magic number is 2. That's 2 turnovers.
What's up, friends? Zach Stevens here to give you the third magic number for the Broncos to go 3-0 to start the season. And let's get into it right now with the New York Jets. And the Jets just don't know how to win. Literally, under their new coaching staff and quarterback, they have 0 wins. 0. Their magic number is the opposing team just gets dubs. That's why this week, the magic number for the Broncos to beat the Jets and go 3-0 has nothing to do with the Jets, Jets. It has everything to do with the Broncos, Broncos. And because of that, this week's magic number is Aqib Talib's number 21. And this week's number is actually all about Teddy Two Gloves. The Denver Broncos team is built to win with an elite defense coupled with a capable offense. The Broncos couldn't have found a better quarterback for this pairing than Teddy Bridgewater. Get this. Since 2015, when Teddy Bridgewater's defense has held the opposing team to 21 points or less, he's 19-1. That only loss came in week 1 of the 2015 season. So since week 2 of the 2015 season, 6 years ago, Teddy is a perfect 19-0 in games in which his defense has held the opposing team to 21 points or less. He's undefeated. And last year, he was 4-0 with the Panthers in those games. And you may say, well, Zach, every quarterback should be able to win when their defense holds opponents to 21 points or less. And I agree, but it's easier said than done. Just look at the Broncos since Peyton Manning retired. In that same time period that Teddy went 19-1 in those type of games, the Broncos went 27-14. So while the Broncos did win more games than they lost in that period, their quarterbacks haven't been nearly as good as Teddy when their defense steps up. In fact, last year, the Broncos were only 2-2 in games in which Denver's defense held their opponents to 21 points or less. This year, Denver's a perfect 2-0 thanks to Teddy and their defense. So it's as simple as that. Don't worry about the Jets. Just simply hold New York to an Aqib Talib 21, and the Denver Broncos will win. Let's see if they can do it.
Listen to that.
Yep. That's good stuff.
That is what you get when you're a 2-0 team.
The bar is packed.
The bar is literally packed. Back to front. Fans going wild. We're at the final countdown here. We got 10 minutes before we start loading the buses. And this is the point where we get into some talk about this game. Dre, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being literally it's going to be a blowout of epic proportions, where are you on the confidence scale?
I'm at a 7. I think here's a little counterintuitive. Von's feeling things he hasn't felt since 18 was there, right? I think this team's rallying the troops. I think they're fired up. I think they're extra excited to be at home. I think a bit of a slow start. They've actually been coming from behind the last 2 first quarters. So I think a bit of a slow start, maybe some little jitters. Stupid Jets defense that makes the one nice play they make all game early. And then they just roll them quarters 2 through 4. Jets do have some nice speed and athleticism on defense. It's just going to be impossible for them to compete offensively. So yeah, I think we're about a 7.
All right, where are you at, Hank?
Like 30.
30.
The Jets are garbage. The Jets are such garbage, and the Broncos are actually super good. And on top of that, like, people were disappointed last week, and I think that that's probably something Teddy Bridgewater has never seen before. It's like, oh, we won by 10 points. And everybody's like, you put up, what was it, 24, 23?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's just like, no, they heard that. They know that that is not what the standard is when you're playing these garbage teams. Now they're playing the Jets. I wouldn't be surprised if they put up 40-something.
40-something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would. But I love it. I love the take. I would say I'm at a 7 as well. I expect them to blow them out.
Yeah.
But the last time the Broncos were double-digit home favorites, bad things happened. That doesn't mean that has anything to do with this game. It does have something to do with my internal feelings.
What was that?
That was 2016. They were 13.5-point favorites to the Giants, who had no wide receivers on Sunday Night Football.
Who is the quarterback?
Eli.
Broncos quarterback?
Trevor,
right.
See?
Yeah.
That matchup.
Trevi one glove. half as good as Teddy Two Gloves.
Zach Wilson, not half as good as Eli Manning.
Not yet, that's for damn sure. He's got a long ways to go. Yeah, I mean, this should be a blowout, boys. Like, it should be.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be. And I think as you build momentum and like the lead starts to stack and Zach Wilson's in a hole where he's got to throw his way out of this, it's gonna really add up. If it's a smidge of a slow start, though, don't be surprised. Be ready to load up, jump in on that new adjusted line, and hammer it home.
Don't be surprised if they drop 40 either.
Don't be surprised if they drop 40 from Hank. I mean, I will be very surprised.
Should have been your hot take. Oh, holy shit. Henry, your hot take was supposed to be a baker's dozen this week.
We'll talk about Baker's dozens next week, I promise.
No, 2
I
weeks
was
in
really
a row he's done
excited.
Broncos by a dozen, but this is the shittiest team they've played yet.
Baker's
Last week I
dozen.
mentioned Baker's dozen. He was like, oh, that can be a variation on my lock.
Why can't Bakers do math?
It's weird.
Speaking of which, let's check in on who lost our poll. We forgot to do that in
I
the third
forgot
quarter.
about that.
I think the fans have learned. How is that the weakest?
He threw 4 last week
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
Against the Pats?
against some losers. Yeah.
All right, so Ryan's doing a shot.
All right, I will do a shot here in a second. I'm just getting it poured up.
Oh, let's go, Michael. See you there.
Shout out to Breckenridge Distillery.
Yeah, a fat shot for my man.
See, that's how you take a shot. You don't have to make a face.
Well, congrats on having an iron throat.
I do. A lot of people have said
Sure, you've earned that.
Wow.
it's better than having iron lungs.
Bro,
Fair.
he just threw down the gauntlet on that one like nothing.
Okay, I don't. Do you want to
Stone
finish
cold
with
killer.
SGP Shark Tank?
We took all this time to put them together. Why wouldn't we?
Okay, we're gonna finish with
better go
SGP
fast.
Shark Tank. The way this works, Dre and I are each gonna give out an SGP, a nice SGP. It's up to Henry to decide whose SGP we're going with. Dre, we'll start with yours.
Yeah, I'm an SGP. Yeah, you know me. So, as I mentioned, slow start. I think Teddy's going to, attack deep and really sling it. I do think he's going to get a pick early. Zach Wilson obviously is going to get a pick. As I mentioned, not 100% confident on this being a blowout.
Do you see
so
how
I'm
it's
buying it
flipped into
down to
SGP
minus
mode?
6.5. It is this graphic's incredible. As you said in your big three, I think Javante's really going to take over in this game.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how they stack it up. 4+ sacks in the game. That's either side, so I love that.
Wow.
There's definitely going to be a fumble. Zachy Wilsey is going to get that for you. Denver total points, they'll get over 24, Henry. I know you love that. Denver sacks, they'll go over 3+. And as I mentioned, the kind of hotter take, counterintuitive is Jets have an early small lead like we've seen the Broncos against the Giants and Jags, and then they storm back and blow them out.
Well, that's
Plus 1,000.
that's plus 10,000.
10,000.
Does it concern you at all that Teddy Bridgewater hasn't thrown an interception this season, and now he's playing one of the potentially worst defenses in the NFL? And
Well, you
he
say
isn't gonna
that. They're
throw one?
actually a pretty nice defense. Frisky.
Who's picking
they
him
move
off?
Well,
Who's picking him off,
Marcus
though?
May, potentially the best deep safety in the entire NFL, not named Justin Simmons.
Okay, so let me just finish this off here. Hank's going to pick me. This isn't even a competition. He's going to love my picks.
Disgusting.
Your picks kind of suck. Let's go into mine.
He has me convinced already.
Mine's a lock.
My SGP here. Broncos minus 16.5. Zach Wilson under
Whoa.
244.5. Zach Wilson 1 interception. Teddy over 199.5. Javonte over 50 rushing yards. Cortland Sutton over 54.5 receiving yards. KJ over 24.5 receiving yards. And Albert O over 4.5 receiving yards.
I'm all in. RK wins. Dre. Teddy's not throwing a pick. What are you talking about? It's Teddy Two Gloves we're talking about.
Teddy two tuds.
Teddy Two Tuds, not
That's
Teddy
a
Two Picks.
quarter of the value I just gave out.
Yeah, a quarter
and
of the
that's
value.
A quarter.
That's
gonna
why
be-
they gave you the value, though, because it's not going to happen. Take your
gonna-
money, take RKs.
When
Yeah.
the Jets are leading after one, you can all
We don't even have to get into that one.
SGP my D.
Wow.
That's pretty good. All right. Before we get out of here, a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook, a shout out to Breckenridge Distillery, a shout out to Breckenridge Brewery, a shout out to Sexy Pizza, a shout out to everyone here in the bar having a great time before we head on out to the actual tailgate, which we will be leaving for in a second. And shout out to Dre, who woke up early today to pick us up from the airport.
You had to watch a man poop.
He had to watch a man poop.
That is what the world decided my penance would be this morning.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us here. We're going to take a couple extra minutes to get things organized before we head out onto the buses.
I see the party bus.
We'll see you
That's
guys
right there on camera.
next week on the tailgate. Appreciate everyone who tuned in.